Hey everyone, it's Skull Queen. Welcome to day 5 of our challenge where I'm designing an island without Nintendo Online in 30 days. So first and foremost, please do not mind me using the outro clip twice. I completely forgot to film an intro, so that's what you saw at the beginning of the video. Now also today's video is going to be a little bit different because I'm not doing my typical daily routine every day. On this day, I was really just focused on grinding items, miles, bells, and trying to farm Celeste. I really do want the celestial items to decorate with, and I was trying desperately to find her today. Unfortunately, we never did. So you're going to be seeing a lot of just the common daily Animal Crossing activities being completed today over and over. And I know it's not the most exciting, but it is a necessary evil if we want to get to decorating and have some cute items. So today was just a grind day, and unfortunately I think tomorrow is going to be the same, especially since we are not finding Celeste, and I really want her DIYs, so I'm determined we're going to find her. And we did have Flick here on this first day, so I thought it would be a good use of my time to spend an hour collecting common butterflies and yellow butterflies, and I gave Flick an entire inventory of bugs, and I think he paid me like 7,000 bells. So definitely not a good use of my time, especially this time of year when we don't have any of those rare beetles on the coconut trees. If it was that time of year, then yeah, probably. And I don't know if you spotted, but we did have Octavian as the autofill. That is what the plot told me. And the only natural reaction to that is to cry. So that is what I did. It felt pretty good, got it all out. And then I'm just running around the island trying to find fossils, kind of doing the daily routine. If I came across the money tree, then I was gonna plant it, but I really didn't feel like running around my entire island unless it was gonna be for searching for Celeste, because the islands are pretty big, and to just do one lap around searching for Celeste, it takes me like 15 minutes. It's pretty crazy. But I did spend most of my time on this first day just because, again, we did have Flick there, and I don't know why. I thought it would be a good use of my time to try to collect all of these bugs, and it really wasn't. I think I collected maybe 30,000 bells total. It was just not a good use of my time. I could have made a lot more bells spending the same amount of time diving for sea creatures, and that's without getting any kind of bonus for the bells, because we didn't have CJ, we had Flick, and the bugs are just not worth a lot. So kind of regret doing that. Also had to hit Keaton over the head because he deserves it. I mean, look at him. But thank you guys for being patient while I just grind out these next couple of days, trying to build up the inventory and unlock a few more recipes. I know it's not the most exciting, but we will start building soon. I am so excited to start terraforming. I really miss just being able to be free with terraforming. My last island was pretty flat, so I'm so excited to build cliffs and waterfalls, little streams and ponds. It's gonna be really magical. And that brings me to my theme reveal. I'm pretty sure a few of you have guessed it already, but the theme for this island is going to be kind of a dark fairy core. I think it's going to be really cool, kind of perfect for spooky season, but not overly Halloween-y. I don't even know if I want any of the spooky DIYs, but I do want some of the pumpkins to have a few little pumpkin farms around the island. I think that'll be really cute. So we are going to have to time travel to October as well as November because I do also want some mush furniture. And yeah, we have to time travel all throughout the year in order to unlock all of the DIYs that I want to use, but I do think it's going to be worth it. Now, my main challenge is, do I film myself time traveling and getting all of these DIYs, or do I just do it off camera? My main issue is I want everyone to see that I myself am doing all of the work. I'm the one that's doing the time traveling. I'm naturally finding these DIYs, and I'm not using Nookazon or any treasure islands. And I know if I do it off camera, there's going to be people that don't believe me. And you know what, it's fine because I know I'm doing the work, but I also do have a full-time job, and if I'm gonna be logging in and time traveling, it's easier to do it while I'm working when I'm not filming, obviously, because filming takes a lot of attention. I have to get the whole setup done, and it's just a lot more focus that's required, so it's pretty easy to manage my reports and stuff while still playing with the handheld device. That's a lot more manageable, and I can get a lot more time traveling done if I'm not filming and playing while working. So I'm kind of in a dilemma. I think I'm gonna do a bit of time traveling off camera, and if anything, I'll just take screenshots and insert them into the videos so that no naysayers out there can try to prove that I wasn't doing any of this. But anyways, back to the video, you can see that after getting an entire inventory worth of insects, Flick decided to pay me a grand total of, you guessed it, 7,000 bells. Seriously? That was like 15 creatures. I was so annoyed. I don't even know why I was still trying after this, but then I got the bright idea to start shaking trees to try to catch wasps because I know those are worth a little bit more, and then I just got stung twice. So that was the first time. Here goes number 2. I totally fainted. I'm cursed when it comes to wasps. Everyone says to stand to the right side of the tree with a net, then just to mash A as soon as you see a wasp, but that never works for me. I end up just shaking the tree and then getting stung immediately after. So I don't know what it is. It's just a curse I've had since childhood. I'm just always getting stung by wasps. And then after getting another inventory full, I got another 16,000 bells, which, yeah, it's a little better, but I could have gotten more by diving for sea creatures, just saying. And then I decided to start building a bridge because we do have a lot of river space where I'm having to use my vaulting pole, and I don't want to flatten my island because it's going to be way too time consuming. So I do want to try to keep the terraforming as natural as possible. Place the bridge there and then time travel to the next day, trying to get the villagers to help out a little bit. I don't plan on paying off that bridge for a while, so I'm sure after like a month we'll have 500 in donations. One of my next areas of focus too is going to be trying to upgrade my home storage again because I am already full. I can't believe how quickly 110 or 20, whatever it is, how quickly those slots fill up. It's pretty insane. I feel like I have nothing in my storage either besides materials and a few pieces of furniture. Most of my furniture is still outside of resident services, which is another reason why I haven't even cleaned it up yet, because where am I even gonna put everything? And also, I don't know if I'm gonna wanna use those items at a later time, even though some of the items outside of my resident services might not necessarily be fairy core. I feel like we can use a lot of those items in miscellaneous ways. Like a theme doesn't have to be so black and white to where you can't use specific items, and since I want to fill up my entire island, I think it's smart for now to save every piece of furniture I possibly can. And especially because our fairy core has a dark twist, that's going to open us up to using a lot more items such as oil barrels, possibly even some of the gear towers, even though I know those are so expensive. But yeah, it's not going to be just a cut and dry fairy core. I do want to incorporate other elements. So that's why I'm kind of hoarding everything right now. I don't know if we're going to end up selling anything at a later date, but I do need some more storage. So the struggle is real. Also, I actually Googled this. There's a total of 922 DIYs in this game. 141 of those are cooking recipes. So as far as furniture DIYs, there's a total of 781. Almost 800. That number is astronomical. And the fact that I'm already getting duplicate DIYs is so frustrating. I really wish the game would get better at not giving you duplicates, especially so early on. Like you're telling me out of almost 800 furniture DIYs that I'm gonna be getting repeats after the first week. To me, that's just crazy. I feel like it should do a better job at getting you some of the more newer DIYs, especially in the balloons too, because I thought balloons were able to carry DIYs, and I've maybe gotten one so far. So what the heck, Nintendo? They basically make it impossible for you to collect everything unless you're time traveling like a maniac or going to treasure islands. So kind of a bummer, but I guess that's the nature of the game. Anyways, we are about to wrap it up here. Again, I apologize if it wasn't the most exciting video in the world. However, we did make very good progress as far as our catalog goes, our bank account, we got our bridge started, so we did make some good progress that I can be proud of. I'm still bummed that I wasted all of that time trying to catch bugs because honestly, biggest waste. Biggest waste ever. I'm never doing that again. But tomorrow we're gonna be grinding out Celeste again, trying to meet her. Where the heck is this bird? Can I please say hi to her? I miss her so much. She's avoiding me. I don't know what I did to her, but I have to hunt her down and then question her about it. But that is going to do it for day 5 of our challenge. Day 6 will be posted tomorrow, so be sure to subscribe if you want to see it, and I'll see you then. Bye!